How to support someone. There are a variety of ways to support someone in their mental health. Here are a few examples. Take some time to read through the following scenarios and assess whether the support is helpful or harmful. Isha's experience. Isha, she/her, is experiencing symptoms of anxiety related to her job. She often feels lightheaded and shaky at work and has to leave her desk to go calm down. It has gotten so bad that she often calls in sick rather than deal with the anxiety. Isha starts to share this with her co-worker Noah, him. Noah doesn't understand why Isha is struggling, as he doesn't feel Isha's job would be stressful or difficult for him. Noah suggests making a to-do list to stop Isha from being overwhelmed. Is this support helpful or not? Not helpful. Just because you wouldn't feel this way doesn't mean Isha's feelings aren't valid. If you are unsure what someone is going through, try practice active listening skills and empathy. Be empathetic and non-judgmental. Remove distractions. Ask for clarification. Don't offer quick fixes. Hugo's experience. Hugo, him, is experiencing a breakup. He has dated a little in the past, but this was his first long-term relationship and he is pretty upset. Amrit, him, doesn't know how to react to this situation since it is the first time Hugo has gone through a breakup. Amrit thinks about how he would want to be treated during a breakup and decides to support Hugo that way. Is this support helpful or not? Possibly helpful. Everyone deals with stressful situations differently and may need different types of support as a result. Instead, it would be better to ask Hugo how he wants to be supported. For example, you can ask, what do you typically find helpful in these situations? How can I support you? Would you like me to help you find additional support or resources? Tyler's experience. Him lives with depression, Tyler. While most days he can manage his symptoms well, he is currently in a low period and experiencing decreased energy and a loss of interest in activities. As a result, he wants to cancel plans with Nadia. Nadia says she understands and allows Tyler to cancel the plans. Is this support helpful or not? Helpful. Nadia understands that some days are harder than others and decides not to push Tyler today. Remember, there will always be good and bad days. Celebrate successes big and small. Try to keep hopeful and positive. Remember, recovery is possible. Michael's experience, him, has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder for 5 years now. He is taking medication and generally manages his symptoms well. Yet he expresses frustration that this is something he will live with for his entire life. Yusuf, he listens to his concerns, expresses empathy, and encourages Michael to take responsibility for what he can control, taking medication and following up with appointments. Is this support helpful or not? Helpful. Mental illness does not mean a lack of mental health. Someone with mental illness can still thrive if they take care of themselves. Encourage someone experiencing a mental health challenge to take responsibility for what they can control, such as ending appointments, following through on goals, taking medication, self-care. Lena's experience. Lena is experiencing increased stress due to possible layoffs at work. She begins to obsess over whether she will be one of the people who lose their job. There is nothing she can do to change the situation, so the stress begins to spiral out of control and she feels useless. Sophia encourages Lena to focus on getting adequate sleep, exercise, eating well, and finding something fun to do to get her mind off the situation. Is this support helpful or not? Helpful. Suggesting self-care exercises that are appropriate for the person or the situation can help reduce stress. It can be very important for situations in which you cannot remove or change the stressor itself. Some examples of self-care activities you can encourage include meaningful leisure activities, healthy lifestyle choices including diet and exercise, volunteer as they increase self-worth through giving to others, meditation, mindfulness, favorite activities, adequate sleep rest, good hygiene, exercise, diet habits, spending time alone to recharge, stress management techniques. Don't forget to take care of yourself and practice your own self-care. It is important to also identify when someone needs more support than you can provide. It is always okay to point them in the direction of more supportive resources or professionals.